Alright, how's everybody doing? We're going to take a possible look here at a new truck. Kind of a deep dive on it. Actually going to do a build because I'm just adding it to a profile here. So this is the Cowtown Customs Peterbilt 359. That's what we're going to look at. This is an initial release truck. So the modder is still working through some things. One thing right off is when you go in to buy it in game, it doesn't show up in your mod dealer. It shows up in a regular dealership. So we will go in here and build one. So get to it. You find a Peterbilt dealer. I don't think, yeah, it will let me. So it'll show up here instead of in your mod dealer. Say, let me just, oh, that's not it. There it is. So this is the base. We will go through the options here. So this is the day is what? Saturday, January the 4th. So this is the latest update. He just put this out yesterday morning. And he is kind of committed to doing pretty regular updates here for the first bit till he gets the truck kind of squared away where he wants it. And like I say, I haven't had the truck too long, and this first update that I got yesterday actually fixed quite a few of the issues that I was having from the get-go. And by issues, are mostly nuisance things. They're nothing major. The truck is really well done. It runs very smooth down the road, you know, driving it in game, and it gets really good frames per second. So if you don't have a really hot machine computer, this won't be a frame killer for you. So with that said, it is a 359. It doesn't have a ton of options. It's got more options than some that are out there, not as many as others. It is different. It's not an FLX. So, you know, if you're wanting kind of period correct standard Peterbilt 359, FLX would be the way to go. This kind of has some more options, more flair. So, you know, everybody has different tastes, right? So, whatever. It does come with an XML file and a template. It's pretty easy to paint. I've got a paint job already kind of threw together that's not perfect. I need to go back and straighten it out. I just didn't get one side aligned exactly perfect, but pretty easy to do with MS2 if you do any of your own paint work. And he announced today the next update. He's even refined the template a little more because you do have to kind of go in there and adjust the sizing of the template. So, but like I say, if you know how to do paint, that's not a huge thing for you. So right now, cab wise, you only have the one choice, which is this one. Frame wise, you got quite a few choices. Each one of them in the different lengths come with the standard height, a lowered height, and both with or without painted frames in the different heights. So this is the standard 6x4. Then you've got a long wheelbase 260. That with a 2-inch drop. With a painted frame without the drop, and then you go up in the next size. So the next one's 275, which is just as longer with a drop, painted frame, no drop. Next one's 305, longer yet, 2-inch drop, painted frame, no drop. And then you got the big boy, the 315, with a 2-inch drop, with a painted frame, or without the lowered. And then it drops back down to the shorter ones. So a 230 with the lower kit with the painted frame. We're kind of going to go 305 lowered and painted frame. Engine wise, I'd never even pay attention to what engines they come with, because you can add whatever engines you want. So, and I have tons of engines. Apparently I'm stuck on the newest release, Slav Jerry, is C15 6NZ. It is amazing. That's all I've run since his early release, day before yesterday, whenever it was. Same thing with transmissions. If you run the Real Eat and Fuller transmission pack, you can add whatever trucks you want, and you got plenty of transmission choices. So I never really pay attention to what the trucks come with. There it was. For this choice, you don't have, there's only the one choice. It doesn't change. So paint wise, like I say, it comes with a few paint jobs with the truck. I'm going to use the one I've done, but some of these are pretty well done. I don't think any of them are color changeable that come with the truck. So it is kind of what you see is what you get. But tastefully done paint jobs. This one's got the their logo on it, Cowtown Customs on the back. A couple variations. You got a wing up here you can put on, so the logo would be up there instead of the back, or it'd be here on the door. You got a few versions of this. Well, that version and this one with it on the frame. That one's actually a pretty nice paint job. That was not bad. Kind of a traditional Seminole. And then the rest of them are just different colors. You can do a custom metallic color or regular, whichever way you want to go. There we go. That'll be our color. Go ahead and do the inside. So mirror wise, you don't get a choice right now. That's what you get. A couple different choices for GPS. You can either have an iPad mini or an iPad Pro, and in lots of different locations. So you can have it here on the right. You can have it down here in the center dash, which is pretty cool. You can top left, top right, or you can go to the iPad Pro, which is bigger. Same thing, have it in multiple different places. I think we'll go with the iPad Mini. And I think he's still working on this. I don't think that's supposed to stay purple. I'd seen him mention something about that in the upcoming update. He's still having some issues with that and some shadow things. So, but like I say, he's working on these things. So he's very open to making it right. Let's see. Up here you got a CB. You only got one choice right now. Sun visor, we'll do that from the outside. Same thing for bug deflector. Well, we can go ahead and do the bug deflector. You got a bunch of different colors, that regular glass, or you can do teal, yellow, blue, and then he's got a modern chrome and paint. I kind of like the smoke glass. Same thing here. So you can have either an Apple or an Android phone down here and a phone mount. Like say that could probably be made into a single node. Although I guess that's why it's separate, because you got maybe it could still be a single node and just run through choices of whether you want an Apple or an Android, and either one you get the mount. But right now you can have the mount by itself and either or phone. So you can have a Samsung or you can have an Apple. Again, but he's still working on the purple part there. He knows that's an issue. So, and I haven't ran that. I'm assuming it probably runs the GPS too. I don't know. So it's kind of hard to see down there, but you can see the floor. There's a wood floor. Several options. So statuary marble, a fine wood, a dark wood, a dark fine wood, a black wood. So I just kind of leave it with the original, just wood. Then you got shifters, so you can have, right now there's a candy cane or custom shifter knobs, and then there's a bunch of accessories. So you got a ton of billiard balls, pretty much 1 through 10. You can have a Christmas star, a custom die. This one doesn't light up, I don't think. Neither does this one. Another custom die, rusty, so it'd be like a chunk of steel. And then you have 3 different versions that all have glow. They light up. The dots light up. So you got one with light blue, one with red, and one with teal or green. So pretty cool. We'll go with red. Match the truck color. Doesn't really have an interior light option yet, but I'm sure that, I think I'm seeing where you mentioned something about that was coming. You do get bunk beds in here if you want that. 2 different versions of bed. This is the original or a best sleep bed. Nothing, no way to put anything on it yet. And then, like I say, if you want a double bunk, you can throw that in there and have a double bunk. There's a door. You got a bunch of different options here. So you got, we call this white channel leather, red leather, the original, which is kind of that brown, a lighter brown, dark blue, green, brown, brown and gray cowhide, which is cool. Black leather. It's kind of hard to see some of these. Black channel leather and black and white cowhide. And then you can do the outer, the outer door leather or upper. Same thing. Basically the same types of choices, different leather types. So this is the white, the red, the original, light brown, dark brown channel, dark blue channel, cream, black leather, and black channel leather. I think we'll go with the white channel leather. It goes with the cowhide. And then you got similar choices for the seat. You got an outer and a center section. So the outer section is going to be your leathers, and the center, well, basically the same thing. So we can kind of go through these. That actually looks pretty good leather-wise. Then the original light brown, dark brown, dark blue, green, brown channel, black leather, and black channel leather. Actually, I think that'll work. And then the seat insert, again, white channel, red leather. What it just was, the original light brown, blue, green, brown, brown and gray cowhide, black leather, black channel leather, and black and white cowhide. Let me see something. That actually looks pretty good. We'll go with that. So that's your internal choices. Oh, steering wheels. You got several for the steering wheel. So I'd like to see this compatible with some of the other steering wheel packs that are out there too. That would be cool. But right now, all you get are the ones that come with the truck. But he's got quite a few choices. We will go with paint. How about that? All right. Go on to the outside. Bumper wise, got a bunch of choices here. Got painted. First several here are painted, I believe. Actually, this one, I'd like to see this one in a chrome version. He changed these all up on this latest update from the other version that I had, but that's not a bad looking bumper. We'll go with the chrome. One thing he did do in this current update is he added a open def for Atreyu's mega LED light pack, so those work on it. And then Pitsters works on it as well. in certain spots, and so does KSW's, I believe. Well, of course, you can't ever find what you're looking for. There we go, close enough. So for fender bars, basically you got painted or chrome blinker bars, or painted or chrome the regular steps, or deflector plates. So that's the deflectors. That'd be the classic step bar, and then the chrome blinker bar. Just run the regular step. Lights, you got several choices for lights. He's got some JSW type lights, singles and doubles. Got Outlaw, some half moons, heavy duty single, the kind of halo looking ones, or the regular doubles. For grill inserts, you got a ton of choices for on the front grill here, so you can, and each one of these comes in either paint, chrome, or black, so you can get the Texas and whichever version you want. You can do the spider web. You can have the spades down in the corner or in the center, which is kind of cool. You can do a Punisher. You can do Playboy Bunny, and it comes in a cheetah print also, so paint, chrome, black, or cheetah print. A panty dropper. You can do a Longhorn. Iron Cross. And then you get the guns. Fallen Men. Curvy Girl. And then the Cowtown Customs logo. Or not logo, but just the name, CT Customs. And then you can do cat, Canadian skull, or bass. For the liner, so that'd be this inner ring. You can either have it chrome or paint. And then the mesh, you got a whole bunch more choices here, so you can do them chrome or paint in vertical, like so. You can do mesh in paint. You can do the original black 359. or the original 359. Then you can do a Texas theme, a Warren America, Confederate, skulls, diamond paint, Canadian, or a girl. Oh no, girl mesh chrome. Of course, gotta do Texas. I mean, outer grill, same thing. So this you can either leave chrome or do it paint. Badge, you got some choices for your badge. You can have a steer. Kind of hard to see with the node in the way. The actual Peterbilt one, Hank Williams Confederate, Dell Senior or Dell Junior. We'll just stick with the Peterbilt. You can have the chrome or paint regular hood pull if you want, or you can do a hood emblem. And you got bull, dragon, grizzly, or a snake. We'll do the snake. So you can add the 359 fender lights. Same thing with lollipops. Something I noticed earlier. So you got some fender choices. This is the standard. There's a custom one, and this lollipop is off a little bit on the custom one, but again, not a huge thing. So you can either run with or without the badge on the side, and you get the same choices for the badges on the side. Or you can run the hood vents if you want to run hood vents. Or you can run neither, like what I'm going to do. There's the front fender. So that's the stock fender. So, but that's custom painted. Again, you can see it doesn't. It's just kind of floating there because it's a little lower set fender than what the stock is. And then there's a custom heavy duty one. And again, the lollipops in the middle of it. So stock ones look good to me. So engine look, you get a choice of Cat or Cummins N series. We're running a Cat, so that's what we'll do. And it's kind of hard to see, but you can see up in there the filter says Cat on it. If you do the Cummins, it's a little different looking and neat. Wheels, again, you can run whatever you want to. I didn't even pay attention to what came with the truck. I run Jaspers, so so for air cleaners, you get three choices. You get this one, which is he calls it the Apple trash can. You get the classic 359 chrome, or you can get a custom painted, and they're the bigger filters. And then for the lights, they come preloaded, so doesn't matter which one you pick. Sun visors, he did say he's working on some more sun visors, I believe. But you got some bow ties in chrome or paint, some drops in chrome or paint with lights, and you can add lights to them. The classic chrome or paint. And that's it. Like I said, the rest of those are the same ones, just painted. We'll try the bow tie. It might be too big. We'll find out. Some roof slots for lights. Again, these are set up to work with the LED Mega Pack from Haytrade. I believe that's the only thing that'll work. Yeah. They sit on there pretty decent. Horns. So this thing comes with a ton of horns, and they are cool. They're loud, but they're cool. I hadn't even tried all of them. I don't know if I've tried that one or not. We'll give it a whirl. You can have the old school, excuse me, cab mounted AC unit if you want. Back here on the only option you got is the wing with it up. If you want to run it, which looks cool. Exhaust. Don't have a ton of choices, but not too bad. So you got the great big ones that are painted. 7 inches chrome. Skinny boys is what he's calling those. Stock. West Coast curve. And West Coast curve painted. I kind of like the skinny boys with the flaps. So here you can have a cow panel chrome, have it painted, or have your lube refiner and horns. For steps, you get this one, or you can have it painted, or you can do a additional fuel tank or painted fuel tank. And I haven't tested that to see if it adds additional fuel capacity to the truck or not, because I generally run that right there. So for the panels, again, you can either have them painted or chrome. And looks like Hater's Flat Pack works with these. Boop. There you go. So fuel tanks. You got chrome or painted in 100 gallon, or you can go up to the 130 gallon chrome. Deck plate, you got a few choices of glass, painted deck, or diamond plate, depending on which chassis length you're running. So we're running 305. So this is what the painted 305 looks like. The glass, which is kind of neat. And then the diamond plate. That's what I'll probably go with here. Fender wise, you got not a ton, but some. So there's some painted ones, full finish chrome, custom painted fenders, which is probably what I'm going to go with. Custom paint 2, custom paint, and then chrome stock, which is kind of like your little quarter. Yeah, we'll give that a whirl. There's the airline. So you got some choices on these on where you place it and whether it's a chrome or a glass box. So like here's a glass box, 6 foot back. You can put the chrome box on the cab, or chrome box 3 foot back, or 9 foot back. Which if you were running that even longer frame than this one, the 315 or whatever it was, I want that. 6 foot's that's probably about right. And then headache rack, you only got one choice right now. It's a stainless merit rack. And like I said, I think he said he's working on adding some choices for that. What in the world I do? And then back here, you got a few choices. So you can have a basic, like chrome, do it painted, or you can do a standard chrome. Doesn't look too bad. That's what we'll probably go with. Pain to find. There it is. We'll do a reverse light, and then we'll just do some watermelons. So there you go. There's the truck. We'll buy that thing and see if we can drive it. Ah. And one other thing, this truck does not have the pivot cam. I mean, you can get up on top of the roof, but you can't turn. Hopefully that gets added. I use that a lot. Oh. Yeah, definitely gonna have to change that bow tie out. It's too low. Like I said, it drives real smooth. Gets really good frame rates. Like I say, in cab here in town, and with all the lights on, I'm bumping 80 frames per second, which is pretty standard for my setup. So, like I say, there you have it. That's the Cowtown Customs Peterbilt 359. They are on Facebook. Just type that in and look them up. Message him if you're interested. Not a bad truck. Anyway, thank y'all for riding along. We'll catch you on the next one.